I think I lost one of my owls.
I got this. Oh no, Penelope's with another man! Who? You're welcome.
I think I lost one of my owls.
I got this. Oh no, Penelope's with another man! Who? You're welcome.
In the heat of battle at the edge of the unknown, somewhere in the shadows lurks an agile, deadly foe. We have the advantage with the numbers and the might. You don't understand it, this man plans for every fight. Where is he? Where is he? Keep your head down, he's aiming for the torches. Our weapons, they're missing. He's using the darkness to hide his approaches. We're empty-handed, up against an archer. Our only chance is to strike him in the darkness. We know these halls, the odds can be tilted. You don't think I know my own palace? I built it. Than I assumed. While we were busy plotting, he hid our weapons inside this room. A man with a trail of bodies. Who? I see a song of past romance. I see the.
Hello, good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. This is Gwendy from NSTD Studios, and as you can probably hear by now, my voice has gotten worse. But I do feel a lot better. It's just that my voice is really just gone. It's like I have a frog in my throat. But I will try to speak as clearly as I can, and if something isn't clear, just let me know. So let me just say good morning to the chat. So good morning, Snowflame, Christoph. Good morning, Saram. Good morning, Fruity. And as well as good morning to everyone that's still lurking, because I welcome lurkers. It's actually not a Winion. That is a hello, Free. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Crystal. Right now it's time check. It's 8:04 a.m. in the morning where I am. No, I have not been feeling great. The last time I live streamed, towards the very end, I was really feeling under the weather already. Like my head was ready to explode, and I do have like a terrible cough and a bad cold. So it initially started with a cold, and then it developed into a cough, and now it's a full blown asthma. Asthma. So from time to time, I will actually be muting myself, so that way I won't spread my germs to you guys. I'm not being stupid, okay? I just don't want you guys to hear the coughing because it does not sound good. So hold on. I think my mom just came in with my medicine. Hold on. Okay, so like I said, my mom just came in with my medicine, and my medicine. Let me just. Okay, I'm stalling, you guys. I'm stalling. So Let me just open this up for a bit because it's a cough syrup. And Christoph would know what this is. This is lagundi, which is based off of a medicinal leaf here in my country. And it's time for me to take it. That way I won't cough too much during the stream. Okay. My voice isn't any better, but at least my I can feel it cool down my throat. So anyway, what we're doing right now is we are going to continue creating the animatic for the Underworld, which is actually my favorite song of the entire Underworld saga. It used to be No Longer You, but then again, that was I guess that was new song bias because I think that was with Monster. We've already heard that like a while back, almost the entire song, and then No Longer You was new. So we what you call this? So when I heard Mason's take on No Longer You, I was so excited. So I went ahead and created the first part of the animatic for No Longer You, and of course the whole saga dropped. So I made the entire song, but I really, really do love Underworld, so I'm making Underworld. We didn't make any significant progress because I really was sick. So I was just, animating here and there, and then hold on. Yeah, I love Monster as well. Yeah, I really do think I think a lot of people really thought that Monster would be the biggest hit. Turns out, I think it's because Jay already released a lot of the songs, a lot of most of Monster, so it really isn't fresh. But he kept the Underworld and No Longer You close to his chest. Like we didn't hear any leaks from that, so it's very new. And Underworld, oh my god, I did not expect it to be so emotional as it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and play my my little progress that I have for now. So they're on a boat.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind.
Okay, so that was the progress. No, it's not bad. I actually do love Monster. I just love No Longer You and Underworld more. So songs 21 and 22. Yeah, I think this the stuff that Jay hides from the public could be the strongest contenders if Underworld and No Longer You is anything to go by. Oh, about this one, Sar. So, let me explain to you guys what my take on how they got to the Underworld. So they are out at sea, supposedly quote unquote at the edge of the world, and then yes, this is actually a reference to the sacrifice that they need to make, the animal sacrifice. So yeah, trigger warning. That's a I know it's not clear. I'm gonna polish that eventually, but that's a dead lamb. Excuse me. So, what from what I recall in the myths, Cersei told them to pour the blood of the lamb, of a sacrificed lamb, into a hole, and then from there the spirits would come out, and they would take turns drinking the blood so they can regain their sentience, they can regain their consciousness, because apparently once you're dead you lose all sense of self, so they'll regain them, who they were, and that is why some of Odysseus's men were able to talk to him. His mother also drank from that blood That's why she was able to talk to him. This is not the myth, by the way. This is not from Jay's version of the Odyssey. So his mother, Anticlea, actually took part in drinking the blood of the lamb, and she was the one who actually told him about Penelope's suitors, not Tiresias. But I kind of like how Jay went with it, because for me it would make sense that it's Tiresias who tells him of this and stuff. Hold on. So I'm basically just referencing the myth. So it isn't exactly how it's gonna happen. So, but we still get the blood of the lamb. So let me just Odysseus has it in a sort of bowl cup thingy.
Circe's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet, my comrades.
Okay, so I know that the boats are not supposed to have a stage platform thing, but I wanted Odysseus to not have trouble going reaching out beyond the bow of the ship. So that's why I put the platform over there. It's really it's not an aesthetic thing. It's more like for practical purposes of the animation. So hold on. I really have to cough from time to time, you guys. So I will just say hold on, and then I'll mute, and then I'll cough, and then I'll go back. Hold on. Hey Hermes, well Hermes Onion, welcome back. So anyway, so after Odysseus talks to his men, what happens is he is going to actually pour this cup of lamb blood into the water, and from there, once the blood hits the water, uh, everything will light up in the shade that we had with the No Longer You video. So it's gonna light up, and I'm gonna use After Effects for that one because I really want to go swinging for the fences with this animatic as well. So it's gonna light up, and the spirits are gonna start coming out. So that I'm just gonna continue animating right now. The meantime, I need music. I really do not sound like myself. I'm sorry, you guys. I got sick. This is what happens when you abuse your body. Cause yeah, I've honestly been pushing it maybe a little too much. I'd say. I don't want to say that I'm pushed too much. I try not to push myself too much. She says that she pushes herself too much. Hold on. Going back to the YouTube audio library so I can check out what music I can use without having to worry about copyright stuff. What is my husband listening to? No, not this one. Who is Oh, yeah, I can hear my husband listening to Underworld outside. Hold on. Or is that my parents listening to it? I'm not sure anymore. Yesterday they were interested in my work, and they were asking about Epic, and I explained it as best as I could. Okay, hold on. Maybe this one. Okay, let me just check back with the chat. Hello, Berry Cakes. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you. We're now making the Underworld. Thank you, Sar. No, don't give me that image. Hold on. Okay, let me see. Titanic, but with swords. Okay, I think I know what to do. Because sometimes I have to think about how I am. Since I'm not really doing storyboard panels, because I really don't usually do that when it comes to animatics. When I plan out animatics, I plan them out in my head. And then I just hope and pray I'm able to execute it properly. The visions that I have in my head. El Pinor. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I told you guys this. I don't know if I told you guys this, or I don't know. The thing on my head, that's not a Winyan. If I know it's probably not obvious, but that thing is a lotus eater, and it's eating a lotus fruit. But that's not actually the Greek lotus fruit. I just googled lotus fruit, and it's actually the pod of a lotus plant. And the actual basis for the myth of the lotus fruit is looks completely different, like entirely different. And also, I have to apologize ahead of time. I put on slow mode, you guys, because um since I'm not like 100%, I have a hard time like looking from one monitor to another, so I need to slow down the chat just a little bit so I can catch up. Oh, his ears are not supposed to be showing. Oh, if you have trypophobia, don't look up lotus fruit. But let me see if I can put the image on screen. Let me see if I can find it. It's this one. Ugh. I mean, I don't have trypophobia, but it still makes me unsettled to see this thing. So yeah, that's other animatic creators have also used this as basis for their lotus fruit in their animatics. Because even though it's not exactly what is based off, the one that's sort of historically accurate is just a piece of red fruit. But this one seems to be the one that's described like filled with glowing seeds or something. Yeah, it does look like it has little eyes. Biblical lotus flower. So enough of that lotus. Let's go ahead and start. Oh no, what was that? All right, just gonna continue to animate this one. By the way, I really have to thank you guys for all your support, for watching and rewatching No Longer You, because right now it is fast on its way to being my first animatic to reach 100k views. So really, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. Do let me know if the music is too loud, or if you can't hear me, or if I'm cutting out. Because it's likely I will get cut out. Because I currently have noise suppression on, and since my voice sounds like noise right now, the software might actually cut me off mid-sentence. Let me just I need to adjust this one. If I ever make an original web series, what would it be about? Hmm. I do have a ready answer to that, and it's gonna be a story that I made a long time ago. It's a romantic comedy. It's titled Hatchling, and it's about this this young woman. She works in construction. She's very lonely. She lost her grandfather, the only parent she's ever known, like 9 years ago. She lost her grandfather, and she still mourns his death up until present time. So she's just going about her normal life, normal boring life, and then suddenly when she goes home, there's a little girl on her doorstep, and that little girl claims to be her biological daughter, which confuses her because she has not had a boyfriend in years and she has never been pregnant. And then she remembers that she actually donated her eggs years ago. And she donated her eggs in order to get money for her grandfather's cancer treatments. So the little girl is her biological daughter, who ran away from home from her single father because he was too busy for her. And of course, the father goes after his daughter, and stuff happens, and you get the gist. That would be my web series. Hold on. Maybe once I have the budget for it, I'll launch the pilot. But for now, it's currently in the drafts. Let's all put it on repeat so that it reaches 100k. That would be awesome. Sorry. Thank you, guys. Actually, I did initially plan to launch it as a webtoon. It's currently in chapter 2, and I can't launch it in webtoon until I have chapter 3 out. So I finished all the way up to chapter 2. Let me just get the timing of this right. Maybe here. No, you have not missed much, Tog. Because I wasn't able to make much progress because I got sick. So welcome back to the live stream, by the way. Welcome back. Hey, no shame in fanfics, no flame. Like, that story that I told you guys, Hatchling, is a fanfic. But I am in the process of turning it into originals. An originals, either webtoon or animated series. Maybe I'll start with a webtoon first, and then I'll animate the entire first chapter. So that way it's gonna be like my launch pad for the series. I've got so many plans. I wish I could split my. I really wish like there's more than 24 hours in a day, or that would humans don't need like 8 hours of sleep. Otherwise, I'd be working all day, every day. Well, that's a start, Tog. That's a start. I think for me, when it comes to writing, because I also do write, the hardest part for me really is oh my god, I'm blanking out. I think the hardest part for me would probably be just regular mundane dialogue that helps forward the story. You'd think it's mundane, but when it helps forward the story, it's actually pretty hard to think about. But I love writing emotionally charged dialogue. I love it. Yeah, yeah, very cheeks. True. 1, 2, 3. So I'm just gonna check the timing if it's correct. If you notice, I just flipped this image. And I will never get tired of saying this, but work smart, not hard. Mikayas, welcome back to the live stream. And I apologize again for my voice. I recently got sick. I think that was an okay. Anyway, it's just rough animatics, and I want to focus more on. I really want to get to the Anticlea part. Oh, this is his mom. I really want to get to that part already. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually filling up. Oh, this is in white. Because what I do with my color scheme is for the singing characters, they have a distinct for the background characters rather. They're gonna be colored like a dull gray or something, but the singing characters are gonna be colored white and with splashes of color that I chose for them, just to make them stand out from the crowd. Oh, that's awesome, Tog. Are they enjoying themselves so far? Are they enjoying them listening to Epic so far? My cousin, by the way, who really got me into Epic, we're trying to convert our other cousins who got into Hamilton. So we're trying to convert them. It's probably going to be easy to do that. If they liked Hamilton, we're sure they're going to like Epic. I think a lot of people are in your same boat. Like, I've been receiving a ton of comments in my TikTok video saying, I didn't know that this was from an entire musical. Where can I listen? And so begins becomes the birth of a new Winyan. Also, the Lotus Eater on my head. I actually just animated that shortly before the stream because I wanted something on my head. Yeah, sorry. You did. Like, it was a surreal out of body experience when I saw that. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. I think I have a public TikTok account, so I think my followers are pretty public. But then, unless you scroll down, you won't be able to see his name because This is not to brag. It's just so happens to be a fact that, and I didn't even expect it. I did not expect, after posting my videos in TikTok for since a month or a couple of months ago. Usually I get 500 views at most. I did not expect it to blow up. I did not expect anything to blow up at all. And one day I'm just like, oh my god, what's going on with my TikTok notifications? And yeah, I keep it's growing. The TikTok my TikTok page is growing, is what I'm basically saying. The first song that I listened that I heard from Epic was "Done For." Yes, "Done For." I love "Done For." Would you do an animatic or J to promote a new saga if you had the chance? I would love to. That would be the ultimate dream, to be honest. That would be the ultimate dream, to be able to collab with Jay on an animatic. That would, oh man, that would be great. He's done such wonderful work. He's inspired so many, and to be given the chance to work with him on an officially commissioned animatic, like, I'm dreamy eyed right now if that happened. Just thinking about it happening makes me all starry eyed. Yeah, a lot of people got into Epic because of Warrior of the Mind. I got into Epic. The very first one that I saw was Calypso's Love in Paradise, because I saw it in TikTok. Imagine you doing a animatic for God Games. That would be so cool. But of course, if if Jay reaches out and wants to collab with me, he's probably gonna be the one to choose which song he'd want me to do an animatic for. And I swear to you guys, if that happens, I will go all out. I will make sure to do the best that I can. I will make sure, like, to utilize a lot of After Effects, because it seems that people are enjoying the fact that I use After Effects. Like, I'll After Effects the S out of my animatics if Jay collabs with me. Hold on. How many frames per second do I do? My base frame, this is not how many frames I do, okay? But I start with a canvas with a base frame of 24 frames per second. And then I actually animate in, at most, I animate in fours. So for 24 frames, if I animate in fours, that would be 8 frames per second. This is animation jargon, you guys. It will be 8 frames per second. I think I need to draw the men here. I need to. Oh shoot! I should have drawn the background first. This is one of the things that I keep forgetting. I have to draw the background first. Need to get my water. It's not even 9 in the morning, and the sun is already blazing hot outside. Okay. So just to make things easier on myself, I'm gonna use a symmetrical ruler. And then this is the boat. Something like that. And then we have the mast over here. Big mast. Or sail rather. Big sail over there. Hey Charmaine, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much. I'm actually using clips. What is speaking? I can't speak. I'm actually using Clip Studio Paint EX. Also, I'm still having a hard time speaking because aside from the cough, I have a wounded tongue right now. So yeah. And say somebody saying that you didn't hear the cry of the baby because he was with his parents in the underworld. Oh, I did not even think about that. Oh god. Wait. I haven't read the Iliad in years. Is Penelope not Penelope, sorry. Is Hector and Andromache dead? Are they dead? Did they die in the Trojan War? Hey Brian, welcome back to the chat. So we're still things are still slow going. We're still working on the first part of the animatic for Underworld. Still got a long way to go. Oh, just Hector. I actually saw this TikTok video of somebody who stitched I think it was an Odyssey TV series, and they turned it into a sort of music video set to No Longer You. And I'm like, oh my god, why are those scenes so familiar? Oh shoot, that's the Odyssey. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. There's 14 men already here. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Let's just say some of the men are down in the hall. What happened, Brian? Oh, it's a movie. I didn't know that's No Flame. But I saw it and I was like, this looks like a made-for-TV thing or a TV series thing. We all have the same stuff in our FYP apparently. The lamb is supposed to be somewhere here. I'm just gonna put like an indicator that that's the lamb. Sorry about that Argos thing. Well, sorry, not sorry. I gotta spread the pain. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it simple for now because we're not gonna be polishing this at the moment. I didn't even not know of Argos prior to that. Hey, in my defense, I think I actually gave Argos closure and a better ending than what happened in Homer. In my defense. Painful as it is, it's better than what happened in Homer. Okay, let me just check the progress. Next, now we're gonna move on to the next scene. What the? Thanks, Sar. That was the entire point, though. To tug and pull and tear at your heartstrings. I think I'm actually gonna lip sync the men singing full speed ahead, and then I'll just copy paste the mouths to every single one of the men. That way I don't have to animate everything. Do tell, Brian. I think I may have to. I want to say that I need to pan this. So I'm gonna add a 2D camera. And then I'm gonna start. Oops. I'm gonna pan this one. New. That, and get over here. And get over here. Let's see how that looks like. There, I like it. I feel you, Mikaeus. Like, it's the same for, or at least I don't know how big the community is here in the Philippines. But I do know quite a few, not personally, except for my cousin, of course. Me and my cousin were just really into Epic. And I do know that there's this, maybe 3, 4, 5 Filipinos that I know. I started when as you seen the Horse and Anything, I was like, oh my gosh. It's always great to find a fellow Winyan in the wild. And then I'm gonna have Yuri to sing as well. So we get to see Yuri. Oh wait, let me think. Should he sing or should he not? I want to sow those little seeds of the mutiny in Eureka, so I might just not have him sing along with the others. So we'll see. Let's see how that looks like. Gonna have some random men over here. And then if you guys recall from the suitors in the King Animatic that I didn't give them any eyes because I didn't want any of them because they're just basically fodder. They basically fodder for Odysseus' thirst for revenge. So but for the men on the boat, I think I might give them eyes but not pupils. That's awesome, Brian. Guys, let me know if the volume is too loud. Okay, yes, I don't have a philosophical or moral answer to that in a way. But the thing is I'm a mother. I would never drop that infant no matter what the gods say. I can't. I just can't.
I would.
What if it's your son? The gods told you to drop your son.
And I killed them God.
No, there you go. so I asked so I asked my husband the question, like I asked him are you gonna drop the baby? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna drop the baby. And I think, what if it's your son? What if it's our son? He says, then I kill the gods. Good answer. Good answer.
If it's another baby, then
That's an awesome experience, Brian. So I find funny that one time Antinous to a chair at OD. That was part of the myth, right? Christoph says, your husband is Kratos.
come for.
Eh. We're just gonna draw some random dudes over here. And they're wearing the cloaks because it's cold. Or maybe I shouldn't give them eyes. Because people might confuse them for the ghosts already. Yeah, I'm not gonna give them eyes. Then I'm just gonna give them similar noses. Yeah, Christoph, it's like, yeah, it's not, it's 10 minutes to 9 a.m. and it's already humid and hot and ugh. I feel icky. Yeah, they were the ones who behind the war. They're just playing at this point, like, we're just playthings to the gods. Brian, turning on the epic Riz. I guess I understand Odysseus' decision as well. I don't condone it. Don't drop babies off walls, you guys. I don't condone it, but I understand. As a parent myself, I understand. Hey Carter Black, welcome to the live stream. We are currently making the animatic for Underworld. Hold on, let me just check the music. And then the part where it says until we find the prophet, I'm gonna have Yuri somewhere not singing, just so I can plant the seeds of mutiny. We're gonna have Yuri over here. Same cards are same. Hello, I like pizza. Yeah, we were hold on. Mikaeus was posting the question of whether or not, like Odysseus, you would drop a baby down the wall in order to would you have made that same decision? My answer, if it was my baby, no. And my husband said if it was our son, no, and we would fight the gods. But if it was someone else's baby,
Yes.
his answer was yes
No
immediately.
questions asked.
So 50 minutes, I'm still trying to split the screen so that I can watch the live and we're gonna. Now, if it's not my baby, and if it's not my baby, and I have to like drop the baby in order to save my own, well, priorities, guys. People will say that people can say that they'll do the right thing, but when they're presented with that decision, with that choice right there and then, trust me, people will be selfish. People will be selfish once presented with that decision. And you don't have the time to make the choice, or you don't have time to think about the choice too much. Spoiler alert to anyone who has not watched Last of Us and who plan to watch The Last of Us but haven't yet or don't know anything about The Last of Us. Because I love that video game. That's exactly the moral dilemma that Joel went through. Would he save the world at the price of one life?
His daughter.
Or would he save that one life and sacrifice the entire world? And he was not given enough time to make that decision. But ultimately, he made a selfish choice. Is it a good decision or a bad decision? It's a selfish decision, but not all selfish decisions are necessarily bad. But yeah. Brian. You're using Epic to resolve this girl. Yeah, I think Joel didn't hesitate. I feel like he didn't hesitate. Hold on. He just like had to process for a moment, but mostly to plan out what he was gonna do next. Oh man, I just really love the game. I love the series. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that because that's a very touchy subject. Please don't. Hello, kid. Welcome back to the live stream. We're still doing the Underworld. We're still in the first part. We're not even in the Underworld yet. Okay, let me just check my design for Eurylochus over here. Just want to make sure I stay consistent to the character. Hold on. Underworld. Yes, that was Anticlea. I purposefully made Eurylochus bigger than Odysseus. Because Armando is bigger than Jorge. And something that I actually have planned, you guys, I actually do plan to do a character design for Antinous very soon. Very soon. I'm not sure how to address you. I'm reading it as knit. So, welcome to the chat. This is actually from the YouTube audio library. And again, guys, I apologize if I can't speak very well. I've already mentioned this, but I hurt my tongue. So I have to like be careful or else I'm gonna like bite it again. No, it's not a Winion, that's a lotus eater. Eating lotus. Whenever I'm processing something emotional or sad, half my mind's like, oh, new voice clean. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put your religious somewhere here. And then he's the only one crossing his arms. Maybe make it smaller so we can actually see him crossing his arms. And then I'm gonna slowly like pan. He's a little bit off to the side. And then I'm gonna slowly pan the camera to where he's standing. So as to indicate that he's not like the other men that are yes men. Because Yuri is far from a yes man. He's the second in command. I feel like I know not a lot of people like Eurylochus, but I do think he's quite logical. And sometimes you gotta have logic, you know? Especially when it comes to situations. Winion hunting with Brian. Winions eat lotus? Well, that would make sense. That would actually make sense. A woman. Yeah. Yuri is gonna be like, you know. I don't know if I'm the only one who saw this, or maybe it was there. I just recently saw it. The guy who plays Antinous, his name is Aaron Alexander, and he's on TikTok. We're friends. Like, we're not like real life friends, okay? Just TikTok friends. And he has this video out that says, if Antinous is singing an 80s song or something. So this is actually singing a song as Antinous with an 80s vibe. Reminds me kind of of like Hermes. And he's singing to Penelope to choose him. It was so funny. Maybe I should show you guys. Brian is having like an epic love life. Oh wait, really, Kristoff? Eurylochus is Odysseus' brother-in-law? Whoa. Yeah, Odysseus has siblings?
Yes.
What? And Eurylochus is his brother-in-law? And what do you mean was married? Is his sister dead? Or are they divorced or what? Nakikimarites, no? Let me just save this. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can find that video from Aaron Alexander, guys. Also, Aaron can, like, he can voice. He sound there was one time that he sounded so much like Aaron Burr from Hamilton, like Leslie Odom. What the hell is going on here? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you guys. I just gotta find it. Okay, hold on. Where is it? Let me just. Okay, we are browsing through Aaron's TikTok. Okay, so this is Aaron Alexander. He plays Antinous. Let me just play this for a while. He did audition for Tiresias. Why can't I hear anything? Oh, here it is. So yeah, this is Aaron Alexander's audition for Tiresias.
I see you on the brink of death. I see you trying to find a breath. I see a man who gets to make it all alive. But it's no longer you.
So ultimately, Jay did find his voice really good. And then, but Jay also saw other potentials in him. So he asked Aaron, like, would you be willing to audition for another character? And Aaron said yes. And that's when he auditioned for Antinous. And he ultimately did get Antinous's role. We're gonna get to that. Here. I think this is the one.
The audition and callback process is an opportunity to work with an actor to try to bring a character to life. Let's walk through what the callback process looks like. Here's Aaron Alexander, who auditioned for the role of Tiresias.
No problem, Tog. Thanks for hanging out.
After seeing the potential in this video, I emailed him asking if he would be interested in doing callbacks, which usually entail a Zoom meeting where we talk about the character and I provide notes on his performance so that he can send another audition video with a closer portrayal of the character to what I'm looking for. At the same time, I also asked him if he would be interested in auditioning for another character that I think he might be a good fit for. I get a response from him saying yes, and we schedule a time for a Zoom meeting. In our meeting, we talk about the character and I give him some notes on his performance. Some of these notes are minor adjustments. For example, let's sing less riffs throughout the snippet.
Sorry, apparently the volume was too low.
Makes it more haunting. Other notes are more of an in-depth character analysis. For example, Tiresias is a character that sees all of time, all the time. This means that while he can't physically see Odysseus, he sees every memory he's ever had and every one he will have. He sees every heartbreak, every joy, every trauma, and he can't turn that off. So the performance should reflect that. Instead of Tiresias sort of judging Odysseus or keeping a secret from him, it's really Tiresias being overloaded with all this information and just telling Odysseus what he can. Now remember, he's not only prepping to do a callback for Tiresias, but I also want to give him notes on the other character I want him to audition for, Antinous. The first note that I always give during the portrayal of Antinous is, do not worry about showing me your evil. If the intention of the performance is to show that we're evil, it makes the performance less grounded. Instead, what we can do is place ourselves into the mindset of the character. Antinous in Epic is a cold and calculated man who is tired of his life passing him by while the throne is empty and the queen has stood alone for 20 years. He has had enough of waiting around and is now willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants, which in this case are Penelope and the throne, and for some reason to break Telemachus's bones. Also, Antinous in Epic is not a particularly classy person. He's more of a nitty-gritty, down and dirty type. The reason this is important is because even the pronunciation of words affects how we will view Antinous. So we're not looking for, fight little wolf, fight. Instead, we're looking for, fight little wolf, fight. It's a minor change, but the way we say the words really affects the performance. Also, a really important note in a lot of these auditions is that generally, less is more. Instead of trying to play at a character where the vibe is, evil man who wants to take the throne, getting into the mindset of that character, and then portraying the character truthfully and honestly really elevates the performance. And so, now that I've given Aaron his notes, we wait. First, he sends his initial Antinous audition.
Haven't you noticed who's missing? Don't you know the prince is not around? I heard he's on a diplomatic mission, and I heard today he comes back to town, so...
I give him a quick technical note about selecting specific places to add vocal rasp to it, and then we wait while he prepares his callbacks for both Tiresias and Antinous. He sends them in, and I evaluate them both.
I am the prophet with the answers you seek. I say we wait till he arrives, then when he docks his ship we can breach it. Let us leave now, today we can strike it.
After looking through both of the callbacks, I decide that Aaron is a great fit for Antinous, and so I offer him the role of Antinous. He accepts, and then we schedule a time to record a demo, which you may have already heard on TikTok.
Then when he docks his ship we can breach it. Let us leave now, today we can strike it.
So that's usually what the callback process looks like. We're working together to try to bring the character to life and to see if the actor is a good fit for that character. Depending on the person and the scheduling, sometimes this callback process can take days or weeks or even longer. But the end goal is to bring the character to life in a way that is fun for the actor to portray and is also fun for us to experience. The audition and callback process.
So yeah, that was
Aaron's
audition process. I'm trying to find that other video that I saw. Hold on. Crap, I can't find it. Where is it? Oh wait, this is not... That's why I couldn't find it. It wasn't his page. Where is it? I think it's this one. If Antinous was an 80s singer. Until your mind is made. Penelope, please choose me for this position. Until you've made your decision, you'll find me at your door. I low-key wanna make an animatic out of this video, this audio. And have Telemachus dancing, not Telemachus, have Antinous dancing around. And then towards the end, it gets creepy because Penelope's like, okay, I'm just imagining this, Penelope's like, barricading herself in her room, and Antonio was just like having this creepy look on his face, like, choose me, choose me. And yeah, I actually already have like a sort of design in mind for Antonio, so maybe one of these days I might stream that. And usually these types of animatics are pretty quick to make. Like the Argos one took me okay, maybe it took me less than 24 hours in total because I took a break, so that's um
Still less than 24 hours.
yeah, it's still less than 24 hours. Yeah, I made the Argos animatic because it's a pretty short clip, so I might be able to make this one. And Aaron has been very kind and gracious. Um, he's been sharing my videos. He's been commenting. We've been commenting on each other's TikToks, and I already told him that I really hope to one day be able to make an animatic of him, and he got pretty excited about that. He said, "I am looking forward to it. It would be an honor to be animated by you." So yeah, I am actually thinking of turning this particular audience an animatic. Anthony was singing that and this just appears behind him. That would be cool. Woo! So, no problem, Mikayas. Thank you so much for spending time here. Thank you. Have a great night. No, I'm not paying for your anyone's therapy. Just send me your therapy bill. I'll send it to Jay. Okay. In the meantime, let me just play this what we have so far.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind. So no matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet.
I really like that Eurylicus is the only one not moving. Maybe I'll keep the camera still. I don't know yet. But these men have to have their mouths open because they're singing. And only Eurylicus is like, no. um, my favorite cut song is Olive Tree. Kind of sad that it's cut. The Telemachus Royal Outburst, I understand. Because I feel like Jay has changed the story significantly from the first draft. So yeah. Okay, let me just find something to play in the background while we're... What if we check Jay's TikTok? Yeah, I wanna see Elpinor again.
Hello, my friend. Thank you for this question. What you have found is an Easter egg. See, the reason that the song says 558 men who died under your command instead of 557 men is because of a character named Elpinor. In the Odyssey, Elpinor gets drunk and falls off of the roof of Circe's palace, leading to his death. Later on, Odysseus finds him in the Underworld. Now, in much older drafts of Epic, Elpinor used to actually play a significant role, but now he just makes most of his appearances in the Ocean Saga.
Island in the sky.
He used to have a moment in the Underworld, but I ended up scrapping it because it came out a lot funnier than I intended.
I died and nobody noticed. I died and nobody cared. Elpinor, how did this happen? When did you meet your despair?
Italia.
I drank wine from a chalice on top of Circe's palace and fell and broke my neck in shame. But what But you care. So many deaths happen under your reign.
And so I decided to keep the 558 number in the Underworld because I thought it was really funny. An Easter egg to the character whose whole shtick was that he was forgotten, not only in the Odyssey, but was also cut from drafts of Epic. Though I gotta say, I did not think so many people were gonna notice this or find this Easter egg, and it makes me really happy that y'all did.
Yes, it's
Well, my
about
friend,
Pinar.
this question. What you have found is an Easter egg. See, the reason that the song says 500...
Let's see what. Let's see what else is here. Okay, I didn't see this recap of the recap yet. Okay, this recap. Let's do this first because I do plan to finish up my animatic for the recap. I already finished the Troy saga, and I'll be
The
doing
Underworld saga, which is the
the
fifth saga
Cyclops
of
saga
Epic the
next.
Musical, releases in less than 48 hours. So here's a quick recap of every
Thank you,
single thing that's
Kelsey.
happened
Thank you
in
so
Epic
much,
so
and
far.
welcome to the
Our story
chat.
begins with the Troy saga. Song 1, The Horse and the Infant. Odysseus and the Greeks are sacking the city of Troy after a 10-year-long war. But then Odysseus has a vision of someone stabbing him. Zeus, the king of the gods, descends from the heavens and shows Odysseus the baby son of the prince of Troy. And he says that the baby's going to grow up and take revenge on the families of everybody who was involved with the sacking of Troy, including Odysseus' family.
Okay, let me just pause this for a bit because I need to see the timing of this one.
Until we find the prophet.
Okay, let's just play that all the way through.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear,
Full speed ahead.
until we find the prophet, my comrades. This land confuses your mind. So no matter who we find,
Full speed ahead. Until we find the prophet.
Okay, hold on. I was just making adjustments here. And then Odysseus says, good. This is we're almost to the Underworld, you guys. Almost. Because he's gonna pour that cup bowl thingy of blood into the water. Hold on, let me just save this. Let's check chat. I choked when Ryan mentioned Burger King. Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you so much. You watching it along with the others is really helping push that video. It's nearly 100K views now. It's gonna be my very first epic animatic to reach that milestone. So really, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Since we're doing this recap anyway, let me just where's that Troy Saga recap? Yeah, HCX actually HCX or HXC rather reviewed No Longer You. Let's watch this first. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that I'm jumping all over the place here. Sorry, but let's go watch this one in case you haven't yet.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're jumping in the next one on our Epic the Musical journey with a new animator, Gwyndy. NS2D Studios. Go show the love. We're already subbed up. We're smashing the like button.
Thank you,
Everyone
Nick.
was hitting me up the second that it dropped. Oh, there's a new animatic out. There's a new animatic out. It's a full
Thanks,
version
Kelsey.
one. I
It's
don't
really,
know how you all do these things
moving
so fast.
towards
The
100K.
Epic community is truly epic. I have no idea. Like, legitimate. It boggles my mind how fast you guys can drop an animation, and 90% of the time, 99% of the time, they're just so damn edge of your seat, jaw-dropping type
Dave?
cinematic animatics that it's freaking crazy. It really, really, truly is.
Dave?
Let's
Who's
go on a
Dave?
journey, see what we got with No Longer You. Get over and show Gwendy all the love in the world. We already subbed up. We already smashed the like button. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna search Dave. What's his channel name? Yeah. Let me just explain this for a bit. NS2D is actually a play on words. It's no shortcuts to dreams. But since I do 2D animations, I changed the letter T into a 2. So it's NS2D, no shortcuts to dreams, because it took me years to reach my dream of being an animator. So yeah, and no shortcuts to dreams. I'm gonna look up Dave next, Brian. So that's
These little prophecy visions are done.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm excited to see it.
Super detailed. We've seen some that are just sketches.
What it do, Dave?
which is
Okay,
great.
I'm excited.
I love
I'm gonna watch.
animations. Like any kind of animation that you do that's new or unusual. This is freaking crazy. The way that it blends, the way that they move. This is absolutely nuts. I saw that there was some After Effects added.
I see a song
Look at
of past
this.
romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try a final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you. This can't be.
I have Kid. I actually searched Crazy Kid. I mean Crazy Kid. Sorry, I actually searched Crazy K and the cosplay videos that they made. I found it fun. I did find it really fun, especially what they did with the Cersei saga.
Who had long believed you're dead. I see your wife with a man who is haunting, a man with a trail of bodies. I
What the fuck? Every hair of my whole existence just stood up with that.
Every hair. Oh, Nat Man.
It really
Okay.
kind of scared me a little bit. Like somebody was right here in my room with me, massively big, and the visual. Oh,
trail of
holy
bodies. I see a song of past romance. I see the
I really enjoyed him like looking side to side, like with his mouth hanging open. His reactions that like these that give me life, to be honest. His eyes like really wide.
I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
this is fucking overwhelming. I don't know how that's possible to put out something like that fast. But
It's
I'm
possible with no
so
sleep and a lot of
glad for it.
caffeine.
We've seen a lot of brilliant animatics. This one, honestly, though, the use of the color to show the old versus the what's to be, like, here we're blue, there we're red. The scream, the face that was there with the red eyes, all of everything. The prophecies as they were unfolding. This deserves some sort of award. That's what I think right now. Like, legitimately, the time and effort spent. I don't get how you do it
Yeah.
so fast. I really don't. But
Reaction.
I respect the hell out of it, and
Reactionception.
I'm thankful for it. Get over and show NS2D
But I've actually
Studios.
saw
Go
this
show
one
Glendy
the moment it
love.
dropped.
The links right
It
there
was
inside
in
the
my
description.
YouTube recommendations.
I'm gonna go read the rest of y'all's comments because if someone else doesn't say I got that I had to like pause for a second, it was overwhelming. It really truly got to like right down to my soul. Insane. Plus now the track also
Really
with
kind
the
words.
Mujer on. I forgot I even had it on. A lot of bass, a lot of like it makes you sit right on the edge of your seat. The whole thing was spectacular. 100% one of my favorite animatics so far. Smash the like button if you liked it, the dislike button, but I won't believe you. Tell the next one of my League Boy. You guys be happy, healthy, safe, but let me to the moon and back, peace.
I need to add it. Let's see the other one. What was that? Dave. I'm gonna scroll back. What it do, Dave? Let me check. Did I see that already? Oh, I've seen this already. Actually seen this already, but I believe he's more into the music as
everything.
opposed to the animatic. But I did enjoy his reaction. Let's go ahead and watch. Here's reactionception.
What it do, homies? So apparently I
He
made
has such a
huge blunder
deep
in
voice.
my first reaction to the Underworld, where I reacted to in a similar
This one.
channel. The Underworld, that was a gut wrencher. Ooh, okay.
He has a really good
No
voice
longer
though.
you. Oh, by the way, this was by Shing Queen. I'll leave a link like I always do. Make sure to go show him some love. All right, let's keep it going. No longer you. Gwendy. The prophet.
I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time, I've unlocked it. I see past and future running free. There
But I really enjoys the emotion splitting in his face as he watches.
but that's not a world I know. What? I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see
You know, the expressions in his face, like you can tell he's enjoying it. Oh yeah, kid. Like it's a wonderful feeling to have people react to your work positively. Hold on to that thought. I need to tell you guys a story after this one. He's really enjoying himself.
Changed.
Can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing.
I see your palace covered in red, faces of men who had long believed you're dead. I see.
So very I see, right? Long believe you're dead. So, you know, if he was to show up, given how
I actually
long
try
he's
to
been
answer as
gone, right?
all the
For
comments if I
somebody who
can,
believes that you're
Kit.
dead, especially
I
if you
do
go
my
dead for a
best.
very, very long time,
But
perceptions and stuff,
hold
stories
on.
change. When you come back, you're not even necessarily sure. And now we just learned that his
I'll
mother
talk more
passed
about
away,
that later. Hold
right?
on,
So
let me
they
just
probably
take a
wanna
drink of water.
beat him down for not being there for that, not being there for Penelope. I like that. Okay. Also, jeez, Jorge's voice, especially when he just starts fully singing. Come on now, man. I would go see this if this was ever a play when he finishes it. If he ever comes to my city, I need to go
Yes.
see it because that would be one hell of a specter.
Yes. Watch it live.
I see your wife with a man who is haunting, a man with a trail. of
Excuse me. Oh, sorry.
Or changes
I
you.
didn't mute myself. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. His expressions. Oh man. I love that part. Okay, Nat. Ah.
Jesus. Oh my goodness, bro. Ooh, y'all powerful. Oh, bro, that sounded like some stuff out of Star Wars, man. I was halfway ready for him to pull out the lightsaber, man. Like he became the Sith. I don't know which one he is. I don't know if he's the one who has the power or the one who craves it. Because the rule of two Sith, Darth Bane instituted that. But I was ready for him to join the dark side. But he said it's no longer you, given person, right? These experiences done made you into somebody else. And he also said he doesn't see you alive. So probably because of your actions and everything. But man, that production was nutty. The brass, the gravitas of it. That's what is that? French word? Is it French?
Okay, let me just okay, let's go back to um I love his expressions. Seriously. Um okay, so I was mentioning earlier to hold that thought about people reacting to my videos, right? So, and I mentioned as well that I love it when people react positively. Of course, it's natural, it's positive. But unfortunately, that wasn't my first experience. The very first time that someone reacted to my animation was to rip it off, rip it to shreds. It was my very first animation. It was for Star Wars, and it was for a very controversial ship. I admit that. Until right now, like there are a lot of antis towards that ship. I have been through hell for that ship. I got called so many disgusting names for shipping two characters who ended up canonically love interests. It's just that we just saw that in the first movie. So, when I first came out with that animation, yeah, story time, you guys. When I first came out with that animation, it's actually for Rey and Kylo Ren. I came out with that animation in 2020. That's the first time I ever made any serious animation. A lot of people supported me, but then these aunties found my video and they reacted to it like they had an entire 30-minute video just ripping my animation to shreds. So uh, I could not. I was asleep at the time. I woke up to my notifications blowing up, and I saw that people were saying, "Wendy, someone reacted to your video. You have to make sure to cover your socials and everything." And I was getting attacked left and right. And guys, let me tell you, as someone who was from the Star Wars fandom, it's one of the worst fandoms to be in. Like one of the worst. That and I was like left and right getting ripped to shreds, not just in YouTube, but also in Twitter. Like totally thrown into shark-filled waters. My mutuals did their best to protect me. And eventually the tide turned on that same day. The tide turned on that same day, and people were calling out these two girls for they have a big channel, by the way, and I was at 2,000 subscribers at the time, and they were already being ripped in the comments like, why are you doing this to someone who's not even doing harm to you, or something like that. And instead of taking back what they did and apologizing or something like that, instead of doing that, what these two women actually did, they live streamed, and they live streamed going through my entire Twitter account. So not only did they like they were using. I tried to watch the video, but I couldn't stomach it anymore. For the sake of my own mental health, I just stopped watching because they were not only attacking my animation, which by the way was new. I did not know any fundamentals or anything like that. They were also attacking me as a person. These two white women were attacking me as a person of color, by the way. And they were told, this is a person of color. Why are you doing that? And of course, they were called racists. And then, of course, like I said, instead of apologizing or anything, they decided to go to my Twitter account. They live streamed my Twitter account in their YouTube channel. These two grown ass women. And then, thankfully, my mutuals were also watching the situation like a hawk. And they immediately blew up my notifications. You have to private your Twitter account right now. They're going through it. So, I did. And I did private my Twitter account for about almost a month. It was one of the most horrific experiences I had to go through because shortly after my emails, somebody was trying to get to my emails as well. So not only did these two women put a target on my back, people were actively trying to dox me. They were actively trying to gain access to my accounts. They tried to gain access to my emails, tried to gain access to my Instagram, tried to gain access to a bunch of other stuff. That's why I had two-factor notifications turned on. Yeah, over a fictional ship. Yeah, exactly. And that was the time wherein my mental health took a really huge dip. Because it's just a horrible thing to go through. I used to be able to like stream as myself. I used to stream with a webcam. Like I had no qualms about doing that. But after that incident, I removed my pictures from all of my Twitter. I removed all the past live streams I ever had streaming with my face. I did my best to protect myself. They got about 50,000 views on that reaction video that they made. While my video was still at 1,000 views. So these women were, I don't know. I don't know. They were, I hope that they've somehow grown from that. I really do hope so. I still actually can file a copyright claim, but it's been what, 4 years since that happened. And so I know some people would say like, just get over it. Just get over it. It's done. It's been 4 years. But unless you guys are actually in that position of being the target, you know that it's traumatizing as heck. Yeah, over effing fiction. Yeah. Yeah, they just want clout. I don't know. I don't know. I tried to understand, but I know that the situation is really sucky. That's also why I try not to get too much into fandom because of that horrible experience. But I really like to create content, and I really like interacting with fellow fans. That's why I'm still here. I just gotta add extra protection to myself. But there is actually a silver lining towards everything that happened. So after that animation incident, there was an outpour of support from people. Not just in words, but yeah, same with me, Nat, same with me. So there was an outpour of support, not just in words, but also in donations. I did not ask for donations. I do, and I did, and still do have my coffee up, but people were donating like crazy. I had to ask them to stop. I don't really need this, but they said that just just take care of yourself and do with it what you want. So what I did was I actually bought a monitor tablet, and then I started hiring people to make more episodes of that Star Wars Reylo animation that I made out of spite. So after, of course, a month of like trying to like lay low and being depressed, I went ahead and just okay, like F it, F it. I don't care anymore. If this is the type of things that they do, I'm just gonna give them fine. I'll give them more ammo. I know that I have the support that I need. So I ended up making 5 episodes of the main series, 3 episodes of a musical series, and maybe more than 5 of a crack episode of that same series, and another one. So a total over 10 animated shorts. And I was able to learn animation. I was able to garner or gain enough like portfolio work to land a job as an animator. So yeah, I like to think about it as even though they were a roadblock, they ended up boosting my inadvertently. Of course, they didn't do it on purpose. They ended up becoming a stepping stone towards me becoming an animator. I'm not thanking them or anything, not at all. Like, I just hope that they've changed, is all I'm saying. But I cannot also say that I didn't gain anything from it, because I did. I gained confidence, I gained friendship, I gained enough spite to get me going. So yeah, thanks, Brian, and you have a great day. Okay, and thank you guys for listening to this story. So moral of the story: just be kind, be kind to others. Make sure as well to protect yourself while you're online, because you never know. You really never know. And fandom wise, I've been through a lot of fandoms, and Epic is actually one of the best fandoms that I have been through. People are just so supportive and positive. And excuse me. And I'm really enjoying myself in this fandom. And yeah, so just be kind to one another, Just be kind. Yeah, it's peak fandom. Bye, Brian. Where were we? Sorry for that story time, you guys. I know it's depressing. I know it can be triggering. I should have mentioned trigger warning for anti attacks, but yeah. Okay. Let me just see. Oh, what else we can find here. You guys will probably see like my recommendations there. There's some VTuber stuff because yeah, I am technically a VTuber. Although I don't really have a lore or anything. I'm just streaming with an avatar. That's it. I was supposed to look for something. Oh yeah, Death Note. Death Note the musical is really good. I love Death Note. Like it's my one of my favorite anime, although things fell apart for me when a certain character bit the dust. But I still love it. And I love the musical. I absolutely love the musical. I would make an animatic. I'm thinking about it. So that's something in the works. I also have started recently listening to The Six, and I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. So there's also that. I don't think there's anything else that I want to see here. All right, right. We were going back. Rewind. So I'm just gonna do the recap and read. let's do this recap first, and then we're gonna talk about what I planned for the recap for the Cyclops saga.
Zeus, the king of the gods, descends from the heavens and shows Odysseus the baby son of the Prince of Troy. And he says that the baby's going to grow up and take revenge on the families of everybody who was involved with the sacking of Troy, including Odysseus' family.
Wait, this is the most ADHD setup for streaming with chat, the Lotus Eater, and animating. You know, sometimes I actually suspect I might I don't know, maybe I'm undiagnosed. I'm diagnosed with other things, but I don't know. Maybe. This is from real life. They will get lots of this. Okay, random. Let's do the Troy recap, and then we'll discuss about my Cyclops recap and the other sagas recaps.
And so Zeus is like, look, man, you gotta get rid of him. And Odysseus is like, I hear you, but I would literally do anything else if possible. But Zeus is like, nah, man, sorry, you gotta do it. I don't make the rules. I mean, I do, but song 2, just a man. Odysseus doesn't want to end the baby, and so he contemplates what makes a man versus a monster. And the end of the song is kind of ambiguous as to whether Odysseus spares the infant or not. Song 3, full speed ahead. We meet the crew. But sadly, they're out of food, and Odysseus doesn't really want to raid any more cities. So instead, he finds a nearby island, and he takes Polites with him to do some solo recon. Song 4, open arms. Polites is like, yo, I know you're feeling guilty because of whatever you did in the war. However, I think you should greet the world with open arms, and that'll make you feel less guilty. And then they meet the Lotus Eaters. So Odysseus is like, yo, stay back. But Polites is like, whoa, what did I just say about open arms? Relax. And so the Lotus Eaters give them food, but Odysseus is like, wait, no, Polites, don't eat that. It's actually lotus fruit. It's bad for you. But then Polites is like, all right, let me try this again. Hey, Lotus Eaters, where else can I get some food? And the Lotus Eaters are like, oh, yo, there is a cave nearby.
Would I do an animatic? Hold on.
And there's nothing sketchy about it. And it's definitely not the home of a Cyclops. So Polites is like, see, open arms. This is what we get. And Odysseus is like, yeah, okay, fine, open arms. Song 5, Warrior of the Mind. Athena pops into Odysseus'
Hold that
head
thought,
and is
Nat.
like, yo, that's not very warrior of you. Allow me to take you into a flashback that is also exposition for the audience so that you are reminded what kind of person, what kind of warrior you're supposed to be. Good. And then she's like, all right, now don't disappoint me.
Will I do a recap of the recap? Yes. Yes, I will. But only after I've finished the entire recap. Speaking of which, let's go back to Jay's page. Let's fast forward this a little bit.
Speed ahead. We meet the crew. Bye. It's a cave with tons of food. Now, don't disappoint me. And now we're in Saga 2, the Cyclops Saga. Song number 6, Polyphemus. So Odysseus and some of his men get to the cave and they kill a sheep. And then, oh my gosh, there's a Cyclops in the cave.
I'm gonna try to make sure that I make the sheep funny.
Odysseus is like, whoa, Mr. Cyclops, if you spare us, I'll let you drink a little bit.
I'm gonna have Odysseus like looking like a waiter with a wine, an actual wine bottle.
That's pretty good.
Hey,
But you're
Kristoff.
still gonna die. Song number 7, Survive. Odysseus and his men fight the Cyclops. But then Polites dies.
I'm not gonna tell you guys what I have planned for this one, but
And then
I
the
think it's gonna be
Cyclops
pretty
passes out in
obvious.
the wine. Song 8, Remember Them. Odysseus and his men stab out the Cyclops' eye. And they're about to escape the cave when Athena is like, yo, you should really, end the Cyclops. But then Odysseus is like, no, I think instead I'm going to reveal my name, my home
This is
address,
gonna be
and my social
fun
security number.
to animate.
You see, that mother lover should have spared us, so I'm going to teach him a lesson by sparing him, so that he remembers me. Song 9, My Goodbye.
Oh no,
Athena and
Kristoff.
Odysseus break up, platonically.
This one I also have plans.
Song
I
3,
can't
The
reveal
Iliad
every
Saga.
plan that I had for the
Odysseus
animatic.
and his men are sailing home to Ithaca, but suddenly there's a storm that's blocking the way.
I'm gonna have the storm carry
The storm
some
seems
sort of no
impossible to
entry
pass,
sign or
but luckily
something.
There's a floating island in the sky.
Hey
And so
Brian,
Odysseus and his
welcome
men
back.
realize that physics isn't a real thing. And instead, they use the laws of anime physics to throw harpoons into the island in the sky and use.
Okay, this one I can reveal to you guys what I had in mind. So, hold on. So, when he says that real physics aren't gonna work, but anime physics are gonna work, something like that, I'm actually gonna have like chibi, those little chibi, gremlin type Odysseus and his men trying to throw the harpoons. But the moment Jay will say anime physics, I'm gonna turn them into the style of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm excited to do an animatic for this one. I will live stream that animatic creation. I will live stream it for you guys for our viewing pleasure. But right now, of course, we are still working on Underworld because I also want to get this out as soon as possible.
Use it as a reverse anchor. Song 11, Luck Runs Out. Eurylochus, the second in command, tells Odysseus, "Hey, I'm starting to have some doubts about you, and instead of telling you in private, I'm gonna say it right
This one
here
is
in front of
a
everyone."
gold mine for comedy as well.
And so Odysseus is like, "Thank you for doing that. Now let me talk to you in private."
What the hell is wrong with you?
Song 12, Keep Your Friends Close. Odysseus climbs the island in the sky and asks the wind god Aeolus for help. Aeolus puts the storm into a bag and tells Odysseus,
So I have to
"All you
design
gotta do
Aeolus.
is not open it. I know you want to open it, but don't do that." 10 days later, when they're almost home, Odysseus takes a nap. And someone, wouldn't you guess,
Eurylochus!
opens the bag.
It might be Eurylochus.
And so the winds of the storm take Odysseus and his fleet far away from Ithaca and straight to the lair of John Cena, the lair of Poseidon and the Laestrygonians.
Wait. I am of two minds in this one. I'm of two minds on this one. When he says the lair of John Cena, it's either I'm gonna you know that meme, the green screen meme of John Cena like appearing, or rather like through a crack in the door or something, or a crack in the wall. It's either I do that and green screen it into the animation, or something like you can't see him. It's John Cena. Where? Something like that. I'm still thinking about how I can implement that. Hold on. Let me just play this again.
Song 13, Ruthlessness. So Poseidon sings the tagline of the show for a few minutes and then destroys Odysseus' fleet. So only Odysseus' ship remains, and at the last second he slices open the wind bag, releasing whatever wind is left inside of it, and that wind takes Odysseus' ship far.
Did you guys catch that? Let me play it again.
Song 13, Ruthlessness. So Poseidon sings the tagline of the show for a few minutes and then destroys Odysseus' fleet. So only Odysseus' ship remains, and at the last second he slices open
this is
the
a
wind
way
bag,
too bad.
releasing whatever wind is left inside of it.
I
and
went
that
back way
wind
too.
takes Odysseus' ship far.
If you guys caught that, I know that wasn't on purpose. That was not on purpose. When Jorge says like sheep instead of ship. So the way I imagine it is that Odysseus is on the ship, and then I'm gonna animatic it when the moment he says sheep, the ship turns into a sheep. I know. I know that's pretty like elementary comedy, but I thought it's a funny visual. Hey, little chicken movie makes. Just float a sticky note that says John Cena is here.
Far away from Poseidon
Okay,
and
this
to
one.
Circe's island. Saga 4, the Circe saga. Eurylochus is like, Captain, I have to tell you something really important. But Odysseus is like, nope, I'm still pretty early in my character arc, meaning I'm not ready to have this conversation. So we're gonna wait till Act 2. Eurylochus comes back later and is like, Captain, this witch named Circe turned our men into pigs.
She had us in just 2 words.
And so Odysseus is like, okay, I'll handle this. Song 15, Wouldn't You Like? Hermes shows up and convinces Odysseus to take some
I
Hermes
can't
convinces
wait.
Odysseus to eat this magical flower that gives him the power.
Okay, this part, I'm so excited to animate that part with Hermes. So excited.
Here you go.
My son's awake. So cute. What do you want, baby? Oh no, don't. That's mommy's medicine. That's medicine you want. That's medicine. That's yucky.
It's expensive.
Hmm?
It's yucky.
Yes, it's yucky. Do you want to eat?
No.
No, you're not hungry yet?
Want my medicine?
Hmm? You want medicine? You want medicine? What the heck? You want medicine? I get you. Baby, say hello.
Hello.
Come closer to the microphone.
Microphone.
Say hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. No singing.
My son's turning into the channel mascot. Let's go ahead and have a listen again here.
Is necessary to defeat Circe.
So excited to animate this. So excited.
16, Done for.
Are you hungry?
Odysseus fights Circe.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
And he wins. Song.
Okay. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Because that was pretty short description. Like Jay saying that, and Odysseus fights Circe and he wins. Give baby a bowl of spaghetti. Yeah, he loves spaghetti. Hold on. So I was thinking, this seriously, guys, I have rudimentary humor. Like when the part where Cersei they sing "Done For," I was thinking of having Odysseus twerk over the chimera. It's just too funny in my head. Okay, I'm sorry. Like Cersei is defeated and Odysseus is twerking over the chimera. Help me. Convince me to not do it. Anyway. I'm sorry, it's just too funny in my head.
Song 17. There are other ways. Circe tries seducing Odysseus so that she can lower his guard and end him. But this doesn't go as planned because Odysseus is so in love with his wife Penelope. So Odysseus tells Circe about his current situation with Poseidon and his struggles to get home. And Circe is like, okay, this is how you can get home. All you got to do is talk to the prophet Tiresias. The problem is that he's dead, and now you have to go to the Underworld.
That always scares me, that part. But yeah, I do plan to have a recap of the recap. Anyway, let's go ahead and close this. Now we're going to go and visit the... like, can you imagine the beat? You make your one room, and he's twerking to the beat. Someone's like watching, like what? Or maybe the Cyclops is also twerking.
Side by side.
Like,
Working side by
the like the Cyclops and Odysseus twerking side by side. That's a great question, Brian. Do I have a favorite VTuber? Yes, I do. Um, I would say there are two in particular that come to mind. One of them is Shy Lily. I just love her humor. I love her voice. I love how lively she is and how lively her models are. And then I also love Iron Mouse. I really love her interactions with Sea Dog. I so those two particular VTubers, I really enjoy their content. Shy Lily and Iron Mouse. I also enjoy Mori Calliope, but not as much as those other two. Who else? Who else? At one point, I was really into Rinpen Rose, and at one point, I was also into some Niji VTubers, but after the whole Niji fiasco, I'm staying away from that. I want my life to be drama free.
I go. Just go change your diaper.
No.
You have to now. Come on. You're low now.
I'm not sure I'm familiar with Cinder and Numi, but definitely Shy Lily. Yes, she's so bouncy.
Go see. Very good.
And she was also the one who basically Shy Lily was the one who revealed exactly how to make your model like really expressive. So you actually have to act out. You have to like. I really like that she didn't gatekeep that fact that you have to act out in order for your VTuber avatar to really act out as well. And plus, that also gave me tips on how to make my model, more expressive. Nubas. Okay, let me just animate this Odysseus saying good. Okay, let me just see. And then if I still have time, I can't guarantee this, guys. If I still have time and I want to take a break from doing um Underworld, I might actually start with the Cyclops Saga. Because those animatics for the recap actually take me a very short time to do compared to this one. Yeah, maybe because I don't really like super watch them watch Shy Lily a lot. I mostly watch her clips when they go through my feed, go past my feed. But I haven't really like stayed on a live stream where she's in it, so I'm not really part of a big part of the fan base. So. Hey, welcome, Clysum. So we're just right now doing this, starting with Underworld. I gotta make sure to properly do this. Let me just adjust this a little bit over here. So he's dropping his head just a little bit. Okay, let me just play something in the background. Yeah, Shy Lily clips are great, especially with no context. Let's go with audio library. Let me just hide that. I'm just looking for the music that I played earlier. Why is it not here?
No, but without soap.
What happened to my playlist?
What time is it?
It's 10 in the morning.
Permission to switch on aircon?
Yes, please turn on the AC. It's hot. Oh, hold on. Too loud, too loud. Sorry, guys. Oh, I haven't watched it yet, guys. I'm gonna see about watching it later.
Oh, what did you find?
Yeah. I mean,
Did you find both hands?
I really like Iron Mouse, so I don't know why all the hate. How did I get my YouTube name? NS2D Studios is a collective that I created. It's I dream of one day owning my own animation studio. So I was like, oh, let's make a studio name, shall we? Let's make a studio name. And one of my mottos is there's no shortcuts to dreams, because it took me so many years in order to reach my dreams. There really are no shortcuts. So that's why I named it NS2D, No Shortcuts to Dreams. Because it's number 2 for 2D animation, because that's what I do. No shortcuts to dreams. And then another thing, if I had kept it at the letter, or instead of the number 2, if I had kept it at the letter, it would have sounded like NSTD Animations or NSTD Studios. That does not sound good. 2D Supreme, yes.
Simple.
Yes. Can you make a square?
It did not sound good.
Make a square?
Let me just make this for a bit. Or worse, not just sound like a Nintendo console. It's awesome to find like-minded people.
I have to admit. Epic. The epic fandom is epic.
Yeah, the epic fandom is epic.
They're the most chill fandom I've ever heard.
Mm.
I've been to a ton of fandoms. Oops.
Okay, now I'm just gonna check if the animation is okay. What the? That bounce was a little too much. I'm just gonna move this. Whoa, 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 wait. This is the part wherein a lot of us will not have in common. Least favorite. I'm not saying that this is good. This is subjective. Likes are, your tastes are subjective, you guys. So don't take this as a diss on what you like. But my least favorite song so far is Luck Runs Out. I love it, don't get me wrong. It's just that it's not in my top 10. See? This is what I mean. We all have different tastes. Because others would actually put Open Arms as one of their top songs. Okay, I think I need to put Odysseus' mouth like closing a little bit. There's just some songs that I play on repeat and some songs that I only listen to once or twice. His mouth is open way longer than I want it to, so move that a little bit here. It's I think it's Charybdis without the I between the Y and the B. Or it's Charybdis. Charybdis, I'm not sure. I think this is how it's spelled. Okay, now I need to show Odysseus pouring the cup of blood. And then
You want some ghosts? Don't want some ghosts?
oh yeah, I'm excited for Scylla. I'm excited. I mean, it's to the point that I actually made a cover for Scylla because I just love her so much, man. Okay, I'm gonna disappear for just a little bit, you guys. Just a little bit. I'm gonna disappear for just a little bit. Hold on. Let me just check something here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just here, just doing something. I'm back. As you can obviously tell, I love Scylla to the point that I actually made this thing. Let me just adjust it for a little bit. Let me just hold on. I did not prepare this, okay? Let me just back up a little bit so you guys can see. I don't even know if this is safe on stream. Let me just get in the water. No, that's Poseidon. Deep down. Okay, I shouldn't really use my voice that much.
Yes, please, don't.
Let's cover up, or else the YouTube gods will punish us. Let me just scroll down to the. So, this Scylla design, my husband and I worked on it. Originally, it looked tamer, but I wanted her to look more. I wanted her to look more menacing. Yeah. And when I rigged this, I actually rigged it with, like, fully rigged the mouth. As you can see, the mouth moves much more accurately compared to my other avatar. Also, my mouth down here moves. And also, Scylla is described basically as having a waistline full of, well, 6 dogs and 6 Hydra-like appendages behind her. I just chose to make it look like underwater sea creatures, you know? So yeah, this is just giving you guys a view of this. I feel like Mutiny might actually be an underdog. Like, it might end up being extremely emotional. Like, just as extremely emotional as us, No Longer You and Underworld. We don't know that. Not yet. Okay, enough of this Scylla stuff. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to being me. Hold on. I'm just gonna lose the chair at this point. I didn't want to bring it back. Wait a minute. Can someone confirm this for me? I thought the Helios cattle thing was gonna be cut. Someone told me that Jay said it's not gonna be included. Which honestly doesn't make sense. Because in Thunderbringer, Zeus mentions about hunger. If hunger is far too great, something. Yeah, that's why I got confused when someone told me that it was a cut part. I mean, it kind of makes sense that it would be cut for me, anyway, because Helios isn't really a character in the story unless Jay decides to include that in songs 21 and 22. And who knows? He might include the fact that Helios is Cersei's father into the mix. Oh man, no, don't cut Thunderbringer. I thought it was Helios's cattle. Hold on. Have I been mentioning the wrong deity? It's Helios. It's Helios' cattle, not Apollo's.
That's the same god.
Wait, Helios and Apollo are the same god?
From
Hold on. I'm confused. Then how come Zeus mentions in God gives Apollo?
I don't know. I'm not sure. They're both sun gods kasi.
Apollo is the god of sun and light. Helios Apollo. Helios is the personification of the sun and was later associated with Apollo. So, kind of different. Yeah, I had to Google. Yeah. But I think it's Helios' cattle. So let's see. Let me just go back to the start just so I can refresh. Ooh, that's actually a good insight, Clysm. That makes sense, actually. Okay, let me just... Also, yeah, if I'm gonna, like, rewrite... If I'm gonna rewrite Epic, you guys, like, you know, just spitballing it out there. I think I already talked about this in my previous stream, which I had to private for reasons. I would actually do it this way. Just thinking, just spitballing here. I would remove the Helios cattle thing. And the reason why Zeus punished them was not because of eating Helios' cattle, but because he actually found out that that Odysseus spared Astyanax, and he got so pissed about that. That's just fanfic right there. Okay, let's go here. Seriously, if I was gonna make an animatic for, if I can choose one animatic to do, I probably want to hear the songs first, but I feel like I'll be able to do more special effects with Thunderbringer. Hey, who knows? You might find at least one more, Brian. I'm gonna have to show Odysseus pouring this blood. Cup of blood. Now I'm thinking of the angle. What angle? Speaking of cut songs, you guys, we might as well, instead of listening to this, what I've been listening to, we might as well listen in on some of the cut songs. I think Big Epic guy actually uploaded yeah, there it is. Just recently, very recently, just a day ago, uploaded the cut song saga. Cut songs, not cut song saga. The cut songs that we know of anyway. So I didn't I've already seen some the previous compilation that he made, but I didn't see this one yet. So let's have a listen. Really sounds like from Hamilton. Yeah.
Isn't this
The land of the Siconis. Yes.
weakened and feeble from fighting the war? The Saconis keep their food hidden stored in Ismarus.
All right, listen up.
The captain and his men devise a plan.
Yes, sir.
We're currently fighting against the current. We're low on nourishments and
So Hamilton-y.
We are low on food, low on supplies. Need to feed 600 guys. Need to beat this fleeting time with speed and resources in mind. Fellow brethren, together we need a plan. Do we raid the nearest city or leave and take a chance? Whoever wishes to speak, please take a stand.
Eurylochus is second in command.
Yeah, exposition.
Captain, why not take the boar by the jugular and hit him where it hurts now? Captain, victors of the war, we don't have to ask permission or for trust now. Raid that city, sack that town. Where was their pity when they struck our men down? Captain, tell me, did we come this far?
British
so we
Eurylochus.
should all starve now?
If we don't get that food, our lives are
Wait,
lost.
If you take a
does
life,
Blair
save
sing?
life, does it justify the cost? Wait, there must be another
Female
way.
polities.
Polities, the captain's best friend. Why don't we leave the bloodshed for another day? The war is over, let's do no harm. Let's find a place with open arms. Get what we need, we'll play it safe and make it home.
Even if we found another place, we might have these same problems.
Even the piano is so Hamilton-y. I've heard that in Hamilton.
Rally half the troops. You'll raid the city of Ismarus tonight.
Yes, Captain.
Eurylochus,
Captain.
our men are not to use any lethal force in this fight.
Sir, wait. Let me get this straight. You want no lethal force in a city-wide raid?
That's correct.
But sir, what exactly do you expect?
No lethal force, don't kill. What about that doesn't connect?
There's a reason I object. Forgive me, sir, but that's preposterous. The second we
Hey,
attack,
Tog.
there's bound to be some
We're just
deadly
listening to the cut
Don't
songs
care. I gave an
by
order.
the
Enough
compilation by
said.
Big
The
Epic
war
Fan
is full
Guy.
of gore. No more of this bloodshed. Just steal what we need and then retreat.
While I'm still animating.
What keeps you up so late at night, my friend?
All I hear are screams.
I'm really glad that this was repurposed for Underworld. Bye, Christoph! Ingat ka ha, ingat!
Nothing's what it seems.
Not every choice is black and white.
I keep thinking of the infant from that night. I keep thinking of the infant from that night.
Hey,
This one's one of my favorite
I know
cut songs.
The world's not always pretty, and there are days that seem to last for way too long. Oh, I know the world can get real lonely, and there are times you feel too hopeless to go on. But hey there, bro, don't you know? Look deep inside, and there you go, hanging in your heart. I'm always there. And hey there, bro, can't you see? No matter what, you still have me. So when you need a friend or when you're scared, just let me be your light. Let me be the stars you see at night. Let me be the arms that hold
I think it's time to take another round of medication.
Oh, come on, why are you so serious all the time? Hey, look at me, I'm the captain. All right, listen up.
What?
This is what you sound like.
I don't sound like that.
Sure. Do you remember when we would run through the forest looking for the largest threat? Well, you would run, I would follow.
Oh, I remember the thrill and the fun.
Until the day we
Yeah, I like Open Arms better too, but I also like that this one has like flashbacks or memories of Policies and Odysseus.
But then you jumped right in his way. You forced the board down and saved the day.
I only took the blow so you could live.
Whoa, and hey there, friend, don't forget that even when the sun has set, hanging in your heart, I'm always there. And hey there, friend, can't you see, no matter what, it's you and me. So when you need a hand or when you're scared,
Oh, are you on mobile free or desktop?
Your light, let me be the stars you see at night. Let me be the arms that hold you tight.
Yeah, that's tough how to do the split screen with
When you're
mobile.
lost in the dark, let me be your light.
let me be your light. Let me be your
Let me be your light.
Let me be your
Light. Let me be your light.
light. Let me be your light.
So groovy.
This is just the first song. That was yeah, still early on Act 1. What weird thing? What's this? Oh, this is from repurposed from the challenge. Monster it says. Wait, this isn't a cut song.
Show yourself.
This isn't a cut song.
How can you see through my spell?
Ha! I was lying, and you fell for my bluff.
Oh,
You're
Uh,
not ordinary.
okay, fine. This is cut song.
Boring, damn.
What is your name?
You don't need to know my name. You know I play the game.
Good answer. Never reveal your name if you don't have to. I would not reveal mine.
Quit lying.
Exposition.
Don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena. Badass in the arena. Unmatched queen and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
You've got no credentials, but lots of potential. If you stick with me, then I'll teach you the essentials.
Sounds like a plan. Goddess in bed. Best just a friend.
We'll see where it ends.
Okay.
Maybe one day they'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow.
Don't worry, Tag. I'm gonna have you guys review it, where so that way you'll know where we are.
Warriors of the mind. Maybe one day we'll reach them and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem, we'll have the answer. We are the warriors of the mind. I look up in the distance, you couldn't miss this mystic cave glitter in the night. This cannot be the way.
This one, I like this one too.
Sometimes you gotta scan cold his eyes. Empathy makes you good, but it does not make you right.
The vibes are different. They're kind of off, but the song is a bop.
This cannot be the way. 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 The blood on your hands is something you can't lose. All you can choose is whose. This cannot be the way. I still believe in goodness. I still believe that we could be kind. Lead with the heart and see what starts. Now let me depart with some peace of mind. How much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wit and people die on it. Whoa.
What is this?
Pretty nice speech you gave. But how do you plan to save your men?
Yeah, this is
Someone
Hermes.
who wants to be your friend. A foe like Cersei's not to be messed with. You wanna beat her, you'll need the blessing of a certain god, divine intervention. Someone who's not afraid to send a message. Hermes! Take this route.
So, you're going down to Cersei's.
This one sounds like Hades Town.
Lady like that got power enough to put you through hell. She got tons of
Let me just
magic
check the chat.
running up her sleeve. And if she get her hands on you, my man, you may never leave. Cause oh, she not a player, she a puppeteer, controlling everybody who comes to me.
Buffed over the fish doesn't do an oof. Is that in Discord or something?
No, she not a player, she a puppeteer, controlling everybody who comes too near. No, she not a player, she a puppeteer, controlling everybody who comes too near.
Ah, I see. That's why. Elpinor!
I died and nobody noticed. I died and nobody cared. Elpinor, how did this happen? When did you meet your despair? I drank wine from a chalice on top of Cersei's palace and fell and broke my neck in shame. But what do you care? So many deaths happen under your reign.
Man of the house.
I am standing right here. When I turned on, my dad pulled me aside and said, son, I'm going insane. I'm losing my mind, don't have too much time, and soon you'll take over my reign. Your cunningness will make you tough, cause bravery is not enough. I could tell his time was getting shorter, his voice was getting weaker, he could barely speak. And all I could think was,
Where is he?
where is the man who was larger than life? Where is he? Where is the man who was sharp as a knife? Cause in my darkest days,
Odysseus is nobody, so he noticed. Well, apparently he didn't, according to Elpinor.
time to be the man of the house. At the age of 13, I became the third king of Ithaca and did it with pride. The years passed by and it clearly was time for me to find a faithful bride. Everybody wanted Helen of Sparta. I wanted.
Let me just pause this for a bit, and then let's play the progress that we have.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind. So no matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good.
I think I need to see if this is animating correctly. So from here, let's play it. That went by a bit too fast for my taste, so just gotta work on the timing. Just move it here. This one I'm gonna move here. This one moves here. So this is what I do as an in-between artist. When you animate, so just some tips in case you're interested in animation. In-between animators, literally we animate in between two frames. I turned on onion skin and you can see there the red is the future, the next frame, and the blue is the previous frame. So for the in-between, I need to make sure that whatever element is important has to be smack dab in the middle. So the movements will be smoother. Anyway, this is just a work in progress. Probably when I polish it up, I'll do the proper walk cycle.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind. So no matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good.
Okay, I think I need to make this part, like his arm stretch out a bit more. Same with this one.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind. So no matter who we find, full speed.
Oh, you mean panning, not zooming. Okay, let me just trying to figure out how to do this. Let's put keyframe over here. Keyframe over. What the? I'm a little lost, rather. What the is this? Over here. And over here. Probably for this one. Oh no. Where is it? Maybe start. Oh no. Start over here. And then go over here.
Full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good.
Just gotta work this out first. Oh, on the other side.
Full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good.
There. Yeah, the blurring out of characters, as much as possible I try not to use After Effects because it does take a lot of toll on my PC. So having characters blur out in the background is not really a top priority of mine. For After Effects, I utilize it heavily for special effects. Like when Odysseus pours the blood in the water, I actually have plans for the point where the blood drops in the water. There's gonna be a glow, a ripple effect of the glow, and everything's gonna glow like there's gonna be like it feels like there's an aurora borealis manifesting in the water, you know? And then the spirits come out. So yeah, that's the plan.
So no matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good.
I need to figure out where the music should be.
So no matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good.
Okay, now I need to show this bowl of blood being poured. And I gotta time it to the music. Thank you, Nat. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bye for now. Bye. I'm not saying goodbye to you guys. I'm just saying goodbye to Nat. Bye. Do you know? Do you know what the backup singing is singing in the second chorus? Oh, that one. I have no idea. I have no idea. I really want to find out what those the spectral. I call them the spectral choir because they're specters and they're choirs. Yeah, I'm funny. So I call them the spectral choir. I don't know what they're singing. I yeah, it's driving my husband and me insane. Listening, thinking it could be important or maybe not. We don't know. But Jay usually is very careful about these things. So it must be very important. Yes, Tog, please. Let us know what you discover. Let's try this again.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind. So no matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good.
I was way too close. So I'm gonna need to reduce this down here. And then I'm gonna have Odysseus at the bow of the ship. Like this is this right here. Like the bow. I don't even know if that's what it's called.
Bow is, I think.
Stern. Yeah.
Or,
What about the stern?
stern is back, I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where the port is.
Art is not easy. I should have made this with a symmetrical ruler. Okay, let me just see this here. If I had listening to backup vocals, I only just realized the backup song for Polyphemus to survive. I don't blame you. I didn't even hear the backup singing Polyphemus up until someone pointed it out just recently to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Bow, starboard, port, stern. Ah, okay. Thank you. My husband just showed me what the parts of the ship, so I was right in saying that this is the bow of the ship. I see no more. Now I'm curious. I am very curious. Okay, let me see if I can listen to it. And because I am a Leo and love attention, I am gonna draw attention to my own animatic. Hey, it's the first thing that pops out. Let's fast forward it towards the end and let's listen in. Where's the choir? It's over here.
Final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you.
Okay, this is my hearing is so bad that that first part is in I can't hear it. like duh, 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 and then I hear Singapore. Let me see. I'm just gonna make the volume louder. Maybe you guys can hear better than I can. Watch out, the volume's loud.
Of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see you.
Yeah. Yes. See no more. Yeah, you're right, Tog. See no more. Let's listen to it again.
Stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you
See no more.
your final breath. I see you final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see you.
Okay, there are like four lines there. I could not understand the first line. I could not understand the third line. But I did definitely hear what you said, Tog. The second line is see no more.
Mommy finger, where are you?
Here I am, here I am.
Mommy finger, mommy finger, what I do?
I am streaming. What about you? Love, can you handle, baby? Okay. The first line I can't get. The second line is see no more. Hey, Silver Muse, welcome back to the live stream. Right now we're trying to figure out what the ghost choir is singing in the background. So Tog was able to figure out that the second line is see no more. The third line is in I can't understand it as well, but I think the fourth line is not anymore. Listen to it again. So the second line is see no more. Fourth line is not anymore. And yes, Clysum, that child that you're hearing in the background, that is my toddler son. Sometimes he says hi. He goes up to the microphone and says hi. So let's listen to it again until we figure out what the choir is singing in the background.
Of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death.
See no more.
I see you try your final breath. I see.
Not anymore. Yeah. It's see no more, not anymore, and then just the other two, I can't make heads or tails what they are.
I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who
I can't. Thank you, Silver Muse. I'm glad. I'm always happy to see you around. Oh, Clysum, he's already into Epic. He loves doing the Hermes laugh. But his Hermes laugh is like, oh. Nothing more. Which part? Because we figured out line 2 and line 4. Line 1 and line 2 we can't. At least not yet. Nothing more. Let me just. Let's try again.
on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see you.
Oh, instead of not anymore, it does sound like nothing more. It does sound more likely that it's nothing more. So unless Jay reveals, we're just gonna have to see no more, hear no more. See no more, Interesting.
See no evil, hear no evil.
Is it the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil thing? I see.
On the brink of death, I see you try your final breath. I see you.
See no more.
You on the brink of death. I
See no
see you
more.
try your final breath.
Nothing
I
more.
see you.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. That actually makes a lot of sense. Let's try it. Speak no more, see no more, hear no more, nothing more.
So, speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil.
See no evil. Speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil.
Nothing more, nothing less.
It does sound right. It does sound about right. But let's hear it again.
I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see you.
Yeah, I don't hear speak no more. I don't hear it. But it does sound like Song of Songs, but in the context of the two lines that we were able to figure out, it doesn't make sense.
I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see you.
Yeah. Although, I will definitely give props to you, Tog, because what you wrote there makes a lot of sense. But unfortunately, speak no more and hear no more. I just can't hear it. Song of Song doesn't make sense though. Anyway, I'm pretty sure let me see. Oh, he's definitely not revealing what's been sung. Let me check if there's lyrics out. No longer view lyrics. Yeah, even the lyrics here in Google doesn't say what's been sung in the background. Yeah, because there could be clues. But right now we can't figure it out. Let me just hide this for a while. I think I need to get back to where was that? What we listened to earlier. Okay, here we go.
Time is bleeding, it's running.
At the age of 13, I became the third king of Ithaca and did it with pride. The years passed by and it clearly was time for me to find a faithful bride. Everybody wanted Helen or Sparta. I wanted someone smarter. Part of
Yeah.
a tree was the girl for me, a girl I would give the world to see. She made every heart in our vicinity soar, felt like infinity roar. She was the first thing I had an affinity for. She's what I saved my virginity for. Oh, she was the cleverest girl I'd ever seen. Articulate, serene, the wittiness of my dreams. I wanted to scream, and long before we had a chance to meet, I knew we were thinking the same thing. We were wondering, where is he? Where is the man who left you to wife?
We're not giving up. We're just gathering help from the Discord server. Why is this included in the cat song? This is Telemachus and Odysseus talking. Yes, tactical retreat. Oceans in my eyes. Wow. Hades? Hades? Wait. Does he mean like Hades the god or Hades Underworld? Wait a minute. I did not see this one yet. Hades the god or Hades Underworld? I mean, he did mention that Hades was supposed to be there and have a moment. Damn! Damn! Oh yeah, this one, Appetite.
Her lips are my darling. I know that my attitude each year's been so jarring. I spent my time mad at you while you've been so charming. Suddenly my appetite has changed. I'm starving for more than just a meal tonight. So wait for me, precious, back where you have dreamt of us and lay where your bed is. I'll be just a moment while I go and get ready. Don't get impatient, there's no time to spare. I think love is in the air. Once a day, for 7 years I waited here while you walked along the shoreline. You said you went to clear your mind in the afternoons. So
Find what?
assumed you wanted room to be by the sea for privacy, but now I see you lied to me after everything we've been through, the walks and the late night talks we're into. Now I know
Oh yeah, this was that Cut Calypso song.
this is why I won't be seen by you, even though I stuck around, even when your world was falling down. I have done so much for you. Why can't you just love me too?
Really? Really, Cly?
Is this some kind of
I love this one too.
pretending I can know because I'm so sick? My heart's already broken. I'm tired of this, and I run out of sympathy. Maybe you could learn to forgive. No.
What? Is this Cut? Yes, please, Cly. Is it in Jace's video? No, wait, is this Cut? Seriously? Seriously?
Men and women of Greece, I present to you the most beautiful woman in the world, my daughter, Princess Helen of Argos. Pick me, 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 pick me. I've heard the stories, I've heard the songs, and they don't.
Okay, thank God. Oh my God, I thought it was gonna be Cut.
'Cause Helen's beauty is more than strong, but I'd be suffering trying to float the whole time.
What? I've never heard most of these songs.
Sounds right here, I'm just fine. You know that I prefer my feet on the ground. Fine. weapons, and I ensure you'll be spared. We have seen what the king will do to those with their hands in the air.
Sounds good. Yeah, I like this one too. Telemachos. I think this is his original draft of Odysseus fighting the suitors, and yeah, this one's my favorite of the cut songs.
Where to begin? How long's it been? So many years ago, we were just kids. We met in silence here on this island, and I won't forget he'd invite me like this. When the day sleeps, I'll be waiting by the olive tree. All of me wants to be next to you. When the stars shine,
See your sword, see no more. When you're hit, nothing more. Oh,
What?
let's listen to it again. See if we can really, hear it.
I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I'm having another coughing spell. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on.
The brothers' final stand. I see you on the brink.
See your sword, see no more. When you're hit, nothing more. Okay. Wait. Oh. Wait. Is it? Okay, wait. Let me scroll back up. Breakdown of the orchestration of Nowhere. In Jay's TikTok? Here it is.
No Longer You is one of the most important songs in Epic, and it's because it's the final straw before Odysseus changes in the Act 1 closer, Monster. The news that Tiresias gives Odysseus in the second verse of No Longer You is so perturbing to Odysseus that it forces him to reevaluate all of his choices and the choices of his enemies and really confront himself. And so, I wanted to create orchestration that captures that gravitas.
That sounds completely different from. That sounds completely different from the final thing. It doesn't sound anything like the final thing. It sounds completely different. Let's listen to it again.
Oh, and I had some fun here.
Something's not right here. I see fire, but there's no smoke. It's. Mm, sounds nothing like what we assumed it to be. Just listen again.
Oh, and I had some fun here.
I can't. I can't figure it out unless Jay changed it. It's completely different, you guys. It's completely different. It sounds nothing like what's in the final cut. Jay might have changed it. That's Jay's breaking us. He's gaslighting our ears.
No.
I I just can't. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do after the stream, you guys. I already have the audio for No Longer You, of course I do. I'm gonna run it through BandLab or Audacity, and I'll see about chopping up the audio and see if I can finally figure out what's going on, because this is gonna itch on my brain. We're in a whole side quest. Yes, we're in a whole side quest. But anyway, so let me just tell you guys what's Jiggy. So let me just tell you what's going on here. Anyway, this is practically where I also wanted to leave off, because this is the part where the After Effects stuff happens. I'm gonna need to do some After Effects stuff. So the in this one, this is gonna pour the blood. We're gonna see the blood trickling down here, and then uh light is gonna come out over here. Yeah, yeah, the light is gonna be like whoosh 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 whoosh, and then we're gonna see like a wider shot of the ship, and the water's turning from just nothing into the bluish greenish glowing hue that we saw in No Longer You. So yeah, if I have different channels, and I'll tell you any of the lyrics. Yeah. Let's see. I'll add it, but I won't tell you. Because let me. Okay, let me just. Okay, I might have figured it out.
Portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see you.
No, I did not figure it out. Thought I did. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, instead of like of us trying to figure out what exactly it is, and then after removing all the layers of voices, it turns out to be monster roar, 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 roar. I kill myself. I'm funny. Laugh, you guys. Just kidding, just kidding. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work for you. The ultimate bait and switch. It's actually the monster rah rah rah. But then it's monster rah rah rah. But Jay actually reversed the audio, so the lyrics sound wrong or inaudible, but it's actually monster rah rah rah. I feel like that would be awesome actually if he just edited the audio and it was actually monster rah 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 all along. See, okay, so you guys, we're nearing the end of the stream because my asthma attacks are getting worse, so I'm gonna need to rest. But before that, of course, I will show you guys what is the progress so far. Coming this apparently somebody has already separated all the audio stuff and posted. Oh, where? Do tell, Tog. Where did they post it in YouTube? We gotta figure this out. Otherwise, this is gonna itch and this is gonna be like a scratch that we need to itch. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The suspense is killing us. I don't need sleep. I need answers. In the Epic Song channel in the Discord server. Okay, hopefully this doesn't show anything if I do this.
Well, I don't know where the other coin is. We're gonna have to look for it.
Oh, okay, let me just check. Songs channel. Songs. I hope they posted it in YouTube or something. Hold on. I don't see it here. I'm not even in the right server. I can't find it. Let's go through all the messages. No longer you. Okay. Let's see. Did they post it as an MP3? Oh crap. Okay. I'll check it later. Because right now I actually need to go. But not before playing this for you guys. Don't worry, I'm gonna search for it. I'm gonna try and figure it out as much as I can, and then I'll post in the community tab. If maybe we can ask people as well if they know or if they have their own interpretation. Yeah, so I'll do that after the stream. So, but in the meantime, let me show you guys the progress.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind. So no matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good.
Oh, Mr. Jalapeno is online. Okay. Asking for closure. I'll be hanging out in the Discord chat then, if that's the case. Anyway, you guys, this has been a ton of fun. You guys are fun. The Epic community is great, and the fandom is great. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. And I hope that you continue to support myself and the other creators, and especially continue to support Jay as he creates this masterful piece for us. So this is it for now. This has been Gwendy from NS2D Studios. Good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. And yeah, just watch out for some stuff in the community tab. I'll be posting shortly after. Bye for now, you guys, and see you around. Bye.